Hi lovely guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my first day recording a YouTube video here because I want to start some webinar sessions for you guys on YouTube here. My name is Dina Dwan and I am a trader. I trade indices, I trade US30. This is what actually I do for a living. So I decided to also put it here for everybody on YouTube to also be able to learn how to trade. And I'll be starting a webinar series soon to also help people who want to learn trading. Without wasting my time, let's begin to see what we can do for today. Okay, so I've been trading US30 for a longer time now, and US30 is one of the indices from the US group. And as you can see, this is the US30 chart. I trade on L5 because I normally want to stick all my trading activities within the day. So let me show you how to trade. You can see that on the chart, there are no indicators. The candlestick patterns you see doesn't matter because they can be changed. The color of the candlestick can be changed. But this is the candlestick pattern. I find it preferably. So that's what I decided to use. Now, I want to show you something very interesting. I trade with Fibonacci. Fibonacci is what I have mastered and what I used to trade. As a day trader, you must be able to master some tools that's going to help you to trade successfully. So I'm going to teach you how to trade with Fibonacci tools because that is the best tool so far. I've been able to trade over 5 years now. On my chart, you can see I have Fibonacci expansion and I have Fibonacci arcs. Fibonacci arc is what actually I use to start my trading. So as you can see on this chart, you can see the chart looks empty. But the moment I put the arc on it, let's see from a point, and I extend it to another point, you could see that the arc makes the chart very clear. It shows me where there are important support. If I drag this to a different point, the arcs also show me where there are major support areas on the chart. After I use the Fibonacci arc, what I use again is a Fibonacci expansion tool. So Fibonacci expansion tool is used to determine how far the market is likely to go. So if I click here, I'll get the expansion below. If I click on the expansion, click here and click there, I'll get the expansion above. So what I have to do is to draw my lines to mark those important levels. And this is what I've been doing almost every day as a mother of 4. I began day trading when my husband got ill and he was actually not able to work. I had to find a way out and I was able to learn how to trade. But over time, I decided to now put it here on YouTube so I can also help people out here because I'll be running some webinar series very soon. Okay, so as you can see now, the chart looks very clear as compared to the previous charts. Let's see if I want to delete all this out. You see how the chart looks very boring. It's difficult to even determine where to enter your trade or where to mark important levels. But since the chart, since we inserted these our tools, it made the chart interesting. So from a point, drag to another point, and you see it makes the chart interesting now. Now Fibonacci asks Fibonacci expansion here to there to give me the expansion down, and I click again from here to up, which means it give me the expansion upwards. Now it's time to draw my important levels so I can watch those important levels. So let me explain to you how this has to work. In US30, on anytime you have a very good Fibonacci arc in the middle, it serves as a very strong support areas. So the market can easily, the market will either be trading below the arc or above the arc. That is if we have a very strong arc. But the days the arc is very small and narrow, the market can be messing up. But on the average day, on the normal trading day, the market will either trade below the arc or trade above the arc towards the expansion or the expansion levels. So you could see today we have the market trading here making a very strong resistance area. So assuming you want to take your trade, you look for a confirmation and then you take your trade around this zone. Your stop loss should always be above the arc, and your take profit target should always be the next expansion tool. So you could see that if we are taking a trade today, we would have made some profit because the market moved in the direction. You see. Number two, what you have to also put in your mind is that the Fibonacci expansion can also be a very strong resistance and a strong support area. So after taking the market, after taking the trade here, you can also take trade on the first Fibonacci here. So when the market hits and gives you some confirmation, then you can also take the trade and take your profit at the next Fibonacci arc. So for instance, if we decide to trade here, we will take our profit there all the way here. So trading with these tools is very, very simple. It's a tool which is there, but I have discovered how to work with it and how to trade this successfully. That's why I want to show you here today. So you could see that if you have taken a trade here, you would have making profit. A trade here, you would have also making profit within the day. I don't prefer we trade the US session. The US30 is divided into 3 sessions: the Asian session, the Europe session, and the US session. The US session is too choppy, so I don't trade the US indices, but I trade only the Asian session and the UK session. But on the Asian session, sometimes I don't trade. Mostly I trade in the middle because the Asian session is where I use to determine my gauges in the market. So this is a very easy tool to use and very easy to trade with. Okay, so this is my first video here. Just want to explain this to you. I'm testing if I'll be able to record 9 videos and put here. So if you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel and come back every day to watch that video. So this is just a testing video to see if my systems are actually working. So this is my first video on YouTube. I'm Dana Dion and I will see you next time. Bye.